Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Star Wars: The Old Republic News. I haven't done a news segment in quite some time, and I'm actually joined by my good friend and co-host, one of my co-hosts on the Nerds of the Apocalypse podcast. Everyone, welcome Stevie B to the channel.
May the force be with you.
No. This is a special. Oh, this is a new segment. They have released the fine. I'm gonna go with fine-tuned restrictions and privileges to the free-to-play launch that will be happening later this fall. There is no release date yet, so and when there is, I will definitely report it. Let's first off go talk about the cartel coins. If you remember last time from episode 2, cartel coins are going to be the new somewhat in-game currency. It will allow you to purchase new cosmetic items, like a new pet, XP boosters, and you gain those through different scenarios. One way for subscribers to get them, every time we are renewed, we get 200.
It's 200 or 250. I think it's 200.
200 cartel coins. Yeah, I mean, Stevie B and myself, we've been subscribed the same time, and we've now accumulated 2,500.
Right. We also had the collector's edition, so it's a little less for people who didn't get that.
Very true. Very true. I did the breakdown in episode 2, I believe, which I'm surprised that my math actually came out pretty right. Yay. So let's talk about, there is a 3-tier system. There is a free to play and there is a subscription, but in between that is the preferred status. That I don't even know if I can really even count it as a tier, because to get the preferred status is you have to make a purchase, and it will unlock these features: the ability to run faster, aka sprint, at level 1. Cargo hold access, which are the bank slots, and a higher login queue priority, and increased access to chat and secure trading. Now, there's a note saying that the characters must be at least level 6 to unlock access to their ship's cargo hold, full general chat, and secure trading. That's it for preferred status. I want to think that there might be a little bit more to the listing, but so far this is only that we have for it.
Well, I think that's something they want to give away for free, regardless. But you just have to make a purchase, and you can make a purchase at any time. And once you've made a purchase, you've always got that stuff.
Correct, and they don't even actually say how much you have to spend for the preferred status.
No, it's just a purchase. It's just any purchase bought with cartel coins. Excuse me, cartel coins.
Now, is it with cartel coins, or do we actually use our real world cash to make a purchase?
I think you use. I think it's like Microsoft points. Like you use the cash to buy coins and use the coins to buy stuff in the game.
Because I know with DC Universe Online, we are free to play, but then if we spend $5 or more on the marketplace, or actually with cash, with our money, you'll get a premium, which is pretty much a upgraded free to play version.
This just looks like making a purchase in general. I don't know if you can be able to buy stuff with cash separately or not. They haven't said that, but I'm assuming that just buying some cartel coins would get you this status.
Yeah. All right. Before we move on, I want to talk about some of the stuff with the preferred status. The increased access to chat and secure trading. Okay, I can live with that. I'm also going by my experience with DC Universe Online being a subscription-based game changing to the free-to-play market. So the experience that I'm going to be talking about in this will be coming from my experience with that transition. So I know how the transition went for SOE and for DC Universe Online. I'm trying to bring my experience from that coming into Star Wars going free to play. The access to chat and secure trading, yeah, that's going to happen. That it's in DC Universe Online and it's respected.
This helps because it cuts out a lot of the chololos.
Exactly, I agree.
Because you have to make a purchase to have full access to the chat, which means that you're semi-serious about playing.
Now, free to players are serious as well.
No, but I mean, I'm not saying that they're not, but you know, the free to play base is, I mean, it's called free to play, but it's there for you to make a purchase. You know, that's the whole point of free to play, is so you buy stuff. I know it doesn't make any sense, but that's the whole point.
Yeah.
So, if you're semi-serious about playing, you're gonna make whether it be a pretty small purchase, so you know, buy cartel coins for something. You know what I mean? You might not have it right off the bat, but I mean, it is. I think it helps it more than it diminishes it because, like I said, it cuts out all the trolls, like the 8-year-olds that make accounts and log on just to run their mouths and cuss at you while you're running around. So
I don't think Call of Duty players play MMOs. I'm just saying. Cargo hold access and higher login queue priority. Yeah, the login queue priority becoming a preferred status over free to play. I can see that. That's respectable. The cargo hold access, which AKA are the bank slots, I don't know how the wording is, as if the free to players or the if the free to players don't even have bank slots, or if it's just a minimum number. And then when you get a preferred status, you just get an increase on the bank slots. But how it's read,
that you don't have access to it at all.
That's yeah,
what it seems like.
That is what it seems like, and I feel that could be a tweak. At least give minimum. I'm serious. Give it at least the minimum.
Well, we're not talking about your item inventory. You're talking about your cargo hold.
Yep.
Which is something. Well, I guess you'll have access to it once you hit the fleet, but you don't really have access to it until like level 10, 9 or 10, and you know.
And true, you don't really have anything of valuable to put in your cargo hold unless you have already started doing your crew stills.
Right, and then you have to make one purchase. That small purchase to unlock all of this. As an individual, it's like once you make that small purchase, you get the sprint, the bank slots, the trading, the chat access. You know, I think that's I think it's reasonable. I don't know. I guess it's kind of their way of making you pay.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, it doesn't say of at least $15 just like make a purchase. And I mean, I'm sure there's some stupid thing you could buy for $5 on the. I don't know what is going to be available yet. They haven't said that, but.
And then lastly, with the preferred status in this listing here is the ability to run faster, which is sprint at level 1. Now, it was a patch a while ago that allowed us to. Sprint was originally a level 15 skill at launch. It was level 15, wasn't it? Level 15.
Pain in the ass.
Agreed.
Not having it.
And then they changed it to sprint being at level 1. Now,
I'm not sure, but I think you have to have a legacy for to get sprint that early. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. I've been wrong before.
I was thinking that was. I'm really trying to go into my memory banks now. I'm thinking it was actually sprint you get at level 1 regardless. They just made it a default thing.
Okay. That makes sense.
But now free to players, they don't even. I don't think by this wording again. We haven't talked to devs. I haven't talked to any of the community managers. From this wording, that free to players don't even get sprint, or if they get it back at the higher levels.
Well, again, once you make that small purchase, you have access.
That's horrible. I shouldn't have to pay for sprint.
You're not paying. You don't. You have to pay for sprint at a lower level.
That's exactly what that is.
Yeah,
that's horrible.
You're not paying for sprint. You're paying for sprint at a lower level. And you're not really paying for sprint. You're paying for something else and unlock sprint. So it's not like you're saying, here's my $5 so I can sprint. It's saying, here's my $5 for this sweet mask I like. You know what I mean? And then you unlock sprint with it. I don't know. I don't really see this as a big problem. I'm looking through this with biased eyes though, because I've been a subscriber.
Me too.
Since the beta, and I don't plan on going free to play. But anyway,
I'm trying my best to look at the casual player because my playtime with this game has slowed down dramatically because of my other responsibilities, and I like playing the game. But class stories are of course still my favorite, and I love the space missions to death. I love the mini game aspect of it.
Right.
But I mean, I'm trying my best to take a look at how a casual free to player looks and what's the incentive to really
Well, right now
get there.
right now the biggest problem is that we don't know what's going to be available for purchase when the game first
On the
launches.
cartel market, yeah,
Right,
correct.
so we don't know what's going to be worth it or not. To like something that's cool you could buy. That's like this is what you should buy to begin with, and then you unlock all this stuff. Maybe we can figure that out and we can post it
Yeah,
once they.
but I mean, I'm still gonna have my gripe over Sprint. That Sprint, that's me paying for that.
You're not paying for Sprint. You're paying for Sprint at a lower level.
But here's the thing. We don't know if Sprint is going to be at a higher level.
There's no way that they're gonna make a free to player not have Sprint through the entire game because they'll be able to purchase.
The riding skill.
Yeah, not with money, like cash money, but money in the game. You buy your riding skill at like, what is it, 20, 30?
About around
I think it's
around there.
25. It's 25.
Yeah.
That you get your first riding skill. So you're going to get it before then. I think it's going to go back to the way it originally was where you got Sprint at 15 and then you're riding.
If that's the case, then okay. I can live with that. If they move it back to 15, and then of course me being the troll of that's like, well, why the fuck did you move it to begin with? All right, but let's go into the actual listings. We're gonna go the format. We're gonna go with the subscription features and then the free to play features for each listing. All right. So first up is story content. Of course, subscribers. All players get to play the full class stories from level 1 to 50. All right. Guess what? Free to players, the same thing.
That's amazing. Like
agreed. That I mean, to a lot of people, that's the game. They don't even. I don't look at in game anymore. I ran the first 2 raids, said they were fun, and then I called it. I was like, all right, well, I'm going to go back to my character now. Just do some class questing. So unlocking the story content, great. For most people's eyes, this is pretty much Knights of the Old Republic 3. Everybody says it. Everybody. All right, so character creation choices. Subscribers get full access to the character creations. The free-to-players get limited character creation options. Now, we don't know what the options are, and this really feels bad. We just keep saying we don't know what some of this stuff is.
Well, they haven't announced it.
They haven't announced it.
I want to know what the limitations are. I can't really make a judgment on this because it's like if you.
Yeah, I mean, it's like what? Some species you don't get to choose from. I mean, I know in the Legacy, with the new Legacy perks, you can actually, if you get to level 50 with with a cyborg, you get to unlock that cyborg for all the classes.
Right.
All right, yeah. So Legacy perks with the Muraluka, or even Muraluka is what I chose. I got to level 50 with him, and I got to choose him with all my characters.
Let me add a human, so that kind of blows because human is, everybody has human, but. It's sort of cyborg, but I think that's where the restrictions are going to be on is, like, if you have it unlocked for your legacy and you're free to play, you're not going to be able to do it because you're free to play. You know what I mean? Limit hairstyles and things like that. That would be really lame. Now, if they limit new hairstyles and things, like things they launch after free to play, I can see that maybe.
Yeah.
Where you'd have to buy like.
I already know that there's going to be how many classes you can or how many characters you can have. That's
definitely restricted.
That limitation is going to be there.
But I don't think hairstyles and things should be limited. I can understand, like if a patch comes or an expansion. Well, not really. I guess a patch comes where they add more hairstyles and face styles and things. I can see you having to buy that extra content, and people get it for free if you have the subscription. But I don't think it should be restricted further than that.
Agreed. All right, next up is operations. Subscribers are, of course, unlimited access to operations. With free-to-play, a weekly pass to unlock operation access is required. So that means that in order for you to do your operations/raids, you need to buy a weekly pass. Now, again, the operations are locked on a weekly basis. So you buy the pass, you can run the raids that week. You can run all of the raids that week, and then of course you're loot locked until the next week. And that next week, you have to buy another weekly pass.
Right. I don't really see a problem with this, depending on how many cartel coins it's going to cost for the weekly pass. That would be the real issue. Because I mean, you got to think that full access is $15 a month.
Yeah.
So you buy a week pass. Let's just say a week pass is $5. That's not worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I mean, $15 you can get everything. Not so.
For me, that is kind of weak. That's to me that's limiting character. That's limiting the free to player that even a player doesn't even want to play. If a player wants to go into this game and try to do in-game content, it's like because they're a PvEer, they want to do in-game. All of a sudden, it's like, oh, free to play. I can't do the in-game content. I can't do the raids. Why can I not do the raids? Oh, I have to be a subscriber or I have to buy this weekly pass. I don't want to say that scenario that I have to buy a weekly pass in order to do my in-game content. I don't want to say it's pay to win, but it's on that borderline.
It's definitely not pay to win.
That's
Are
it.
you serious?
That's on that borderline, brother.
Shut up.
No, I'm sorry. That's on the borderline for me. I don't see how if I go free to play and I want to do in-game content, I shouldn't have to purchase. If I want to, if I ran it and then want to unlock it off the bat, like if I ran Eternity Vault tonight or right now,
right, and
then I ran it with my guild or ran it with my group or whatever, and it's like, you know what, I really want to run that again. Sure, go to the cartel market, buy like a replay token or something, unlock that bad boy, and then run it again. I can see that, but limiting that kind of in-game content for your free-to-player is not going to be able to engage that. It's not going to be engaging, and they won't understand what it is, so they can't participate. It's like, all right, well, I'm level 50 now. What am I going to do? Well, you can do PvP. Oh, we're going to go to PvP in a little bit with that restriction. You can do flashpoints. Again, we'll go over that in a little bit. Well, how about some raids? I can't do the raid. At level 50, where is the incentive to be a subscriber? To have full access to do the operations? Come on. I mean, even a free-to-player is still a player. They're still here to play the game. I don't like the. I do not like the limitation. I don't like the restriction. I do not.
All right. You want me to jump on this real quick?
Go ahead and jump on it. Go ahead and jump on my balls.
From what I play, if you're rating, you're subscribed. And I know what you're saying by that's not fair to the free-to-player. Well, they can't give the whole game away for free. It just doesn't make any sense.
DC Universe does.
And I think that you're upset because they're not following the exact same format that DCU does, and that's what you're used to.
That is. I mean, I've played Runes of Magic, which was another free to play online. I played Lotro for a little bit. I didn't get into in game for Lotro, but I at least tried it. Just to say I can tell my friends I tried it. But I mean, that's limiting the game. You're unlocking the game. It's open. It's your game. I am going off of my experience from DC Universe Online. I have free to players who are raiders. They are now premium because they bought something off the marketplace. But I mean, they're not subscribers. But they're raiders. They're there all the time for my raids. They're there active in the game. There's no incentive for a player who spent their time from level 1 going to 50 to want to really play. For a free to play, it's like you're forcing them. You're forcing them that if they want to do in-game content, they have to purchase a weekly pass. They have to spend that money. They have to spend that coinage. I can finally say that you have to spend that coinage. I want that on a t-shirt.
I just don't think it's a big deal because there's so much more to do, and so much more ways to get gear, the same gear you get from raiding. Like raiding isn't just raid. Like you don't just get that gear from raids. You can get the gear by doing war zones and things too, which you get 3 free a week, which I think is we're not on war zones yet. I know, but
Yeah. Well, that's a good segue because next up is war zones.
yeah, you get go ahead. Sorry.
For the subscriptions, you get unlimited access to the war zones. For free to players, you can only do 3 war zones per week or purchase a weekly pass to unlock this restriction. I don't do PvP either, but for those people who are PvP heavy, this does restrict them as well. That now, again, on DC Universe Online, when you do with PvP, you can do a PvP match, and if you win, you'll get like your marks and you'll get a prize or anything for that one time. But then, other than that, you can do the PvP match again, that same map, but you're not going to get anything from it, except the fact that you can just go in there and do it all over again.
Right.
And then you have to purchase a replay badge to unlock it to get stuff. 3 war zones per week. Again, it's on that borderline. I just don't like it.
Well, let me comment real quick,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to comment on this and also the operation situation.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we have no idea how many cartel coins that it costs to do these things.
Correct.
Okay. My guess is it's definitely going to be less than 15. If I had to put money on it, I would say that the weekly pass is probably going to cost less than 5.
Cost less than 5 coins.
Well, think about it.
No,
Less than $5 worth of coins.
Well, we don't even know the currency rate.
Right. Well, what I'm saying is it's a weekly pass.
Mm-hmm.
For full game features is $15 a month. Okay.
So you're just trying to get people to subscribe.
No. No, I'm not. No. What I'm saying is that you're complaining about this weekly pass and how people have to pay for it. Chances are, this weekly pass is only going to be $1 or $2 worth of cartel coins. Same thing with war zones. The reason why these cartel coins and this situation is so good is because when people get to the end game of these things, they're generally not doing everything. They're generally running flashpoints, they're running operations, or they're running war zones. Okay, so now let's just say, and again, this isn't said. Let's just say it's $2 for the weekly pass. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so now all I'm doing is raiding. That's all I want to do. So I take the free to play route. I'm spending $2 a week to do all the raiding. So I'm spending $6 a month instead of the full 15. So now I feel like I'm getting what I pay for. So, instead of paying $15 a month to do a bunch of shit that I don't like to do, now I'm paying $6 and feeling that my money is well spent because it's unlocking things that I actually want to do in the game that I actually do in the game. And I just said do.
Oh my god.
I tried to avoid it. That I actually do in the game. And let's just say, I'm going on vacation next week. Well, guess what? Now you don't have to pay for it at all until you get back. So I think for someone who is niche, and PvPers are generally niche, and so are end gamers. So now you're spending less than the $15 a month, and you're getting what you pay for. I really like that breakdown. I think it's good.
The breakdown is solid. Because the flashpoints actually have the same limitation. You can only do 3 flashpoints per week. Now with that, it's with the flashpoints you can run the flashpoints, but when you do the 3 flashpoints, you get your gear, you get your marks. After that, you're not going to get any gear from it. Coming from a PvE standpoint, as a free to player, because I'm probably going to go free to play. For me, with my responsibilities, I don't get to play as much. So yeah, 3 flashpoints a week. I don't even know if I can even run that. For the regular person who comes home after school, gets their homework done, and this is their game that they're playing, it's like, Mom, need $2. I need $2 now.
Right. Did I just throw that at you now and it threw you for a loop? Is this what's happening?
No, I'm still going with I don't like it. I'm literally going with. I'm not saying that Star Wars should adapt to what DC Universe did,
Right.
but maybe because I'm so already used to how DC Universe did it. Because when DC first came out, they got rid of how the farming was done, where you can only run one instance that day. It's locked until the daily reset. So I can't run it again and get gear again. Star Wars doesn't. You can run the False Emperor all freaking day and get gear and get marks from it all day. You can farm it. Then all of a sudden, replay badges came into effect, and I don't even want to talk about that. Almost ruined the game for me. I mean, for me, I guess, yeah, the 3 war zones or 3 flashpoints, I guess it would work. But coming into someone who is a free-to-player who doesn't want to do the subscription thing, then sure, if the cartel coins are like $2, then yeah, it probably would work. It probably would. Until we actually see what the currency exchange is of it, because I mean, hell, we got 2,500. I'm looking at this stuff being like 100 cartel coins.
No way, dude.
Way.
Well, it could be.
Way.
It depends on. See,
I'm seeing it that way.
well, I like to look at it as if you do the $15 a month, you got 200 cartel coins.
200, yeah.
So I think that maybe that will be the price range. You know what I mean? Like
maybe 25, 50.
200 cartel coins is equal to $15. I don't know if that's how it's going to be, but it just kind of seems that way. So
yeah, default math wise, that does sound pretty logistic.
they might do it differently because people that subscribe might just be getting a shaft and be getting a small number of cartel coins. That could be the case too, or a larger number. But if I was betting man, I would say, $15 get you 200 cartel coins. But the passes could cost you 15 cartel coins.
Yeah, and at the same time, I'm not narking BioWare. I mean, this is how I personally feel as a Star Wars player who is considering on going free to play. That some of this does not really seem like, I don't really want to pay $15 a month for this stuff. I mean, and honestly, the way I see it is if I'm on the marketplace, the cartel market or whatever, where you can purchase the weekly passes and everything, it suits the player, where you can pretty much pay for what you want to play.
Right.
But I mean, after a while, it's like, well, I've just spent $30 in possibly 2 months. So yeah, you're looking at $15 a month right there. So and all of a sudden, it's like that's where they're trying to get us to the pop in people's heads. Like, hey, you should just go ahead and subscribe then. But I don't know. It's until I can see what the market actually looks like, where the currency exchange is, I'll consider it. But with a free-to-play market, yeah, you're making your marketplace suitable for where people can spend their money and spend it, I guess, somewhat wisely.
Right.
Next up, space missions. Subscribers get limited access. The space missions for free-to-players get 3 space missions per week, or make a weekly pass. Again, the space missions are like little mini games to me. As fun as they are, I can live with 3. I can.
You know what's funny is this is where my problem is.
You're mad about that? You're mad about the space missions.
Well, you get 3 war zones, and you get 3
wars. Okay, hold on here.
You get 3 war zones.
Wait. War zones get you gear. They get you the PvP gear. All right, 3 war zones a week. Kind of harsh. The flashpoints get you definitely the PvE gear for raiding. Get you the marks to get your tier gear. I think the PvP get you tier gear as well. Space missions give you items, little commendations that you can upgrade your spaceship weaponry, and it almost serves like just a fun mini game portion.
Because you can buy a sweet flight suit.
Oh my god, I completely forgot about the flight suit.
Thank you. But no, my point is, let's compare a flashpoint to a space mission. Like, you get one of It's not the same level. You should get like 10 space missions. Was it a week?
A week.
Yeah, you should get like 10 space missions.
Space missions are like less than 10 minutes.
Dude, if you're in the beginning of the game, it's less than like 3.
Oh, true.
It's
Very true.
And if you don't knock out 3, so come on, man. I don't know. You get experience doing it too.
Yeah. That was one of my favorite things about it.
So I don't know. There definitely should be more.
I think there are more coming.
Excuse me.
I think
No, I don't mean like more space missions. I mean you should be giving them
more actual missions for the weekly.
There are definitely more coming. That they've already announced that.
Good. Next up is the cargo hold. For subscribers, you can purchase more cargo space in either in-game credits or cartel coins. Of course, the in-game credits, you're already spending like what 10,000. The next is 20,000, then 50.
Here's what I want to know. Are you buying the access to buy them in game? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, are you buying the access to unlock them to buy them with in-game money, or are you using cartel coins to buy them? Because
I think it's how the game is right now, where we spend credits to purchase those extra slots.
Because
we now have an extra option as subscribers to use. We can either use our in-game credits, or we can use the cartel coins.
Because it's a great thing to use cartel coins on. Just saying, because those are expensive to unlock.
I concur.
And another thing is, if you play the game and you have a legacy, there's a lot of legacy perks that you can purchase with in-game money. Are you going to be able to purchase those with the cartel coins? Because if that's the case, my 2,500 cartel coins will be gone the second day of free-to-play. I'll use them all.
And then with the free-to-play, you get limited access where you're going to gain and expand cargo hold with cartel coins. So you have to have cartel coins for free-to-play in order to increase your cargo hold.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Like, do you get the opportunity to increase it to pay for the unlock with in-game currency? Yeah.
So you're pretty much seeing like a both thing. Like one unlocks it, and then the other one you actually use to purchase them.
Right. Well, no, what I'm saying is, because right now in the game, you have to pay money to unlock other cargo holds.
Yep.
So, is that going away, and the only way you can unlock them is cartel coins?
For free-to-players, yes.
But can the premium players...
The preferred status?
No, premium. Like your subscribers. Can subscribers use their cartel coins?
Yeah, subscribers can use both. They can either it's either or.
Because like I said, gone.
Inventory. Subscribers can purchase additional inventory space with either in-game credits or cartel coins. And then of course limited access for free-to-players. You have to use your cartel coins in order to expand. Crew skills. It's kind of hurt home for me. Subscribers still get the 3 crew skills. The free-to-players can only get 1 or purchase additional crew skill slots with cartel coins.
I don't have an issue with this because you have to buy a pass, but then it's unlocked forever.
What do you mean?
Look at it, dude. If you...
Yeah, I mean, you purchase it with the cartel coins.
Yeah, and once you bought it, you bought it. It's good. Every character now has all 3 crew skills. You can't expect them to give you everything on a free-to-play game. Like, it just doesn't happen. Or, excuse me, Trex, it just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
You can't expect that.
Yeah, I can.
Oh my gosh. So how are they going to make their money? They're not going free-to-play to just saying, hey, everybody, play our game for free forever.
Look at Lotro.
Yeah, Lotro makes a lot of money.
Yeah, and the in-game is entirely unlocked. There are minimum restrictions, and honestly, I could spend a day playing Lotro or even DC Universe Online as a free-to-player, and the only gripe I had with DCUO free-to-play was actually the cash restriction that I can only carry 2,000. That was the only gripe, and truth be told, that needs to be changed. Because oh my god, you break your entire gear, you're costing more than 2,000 to fix it. That's my only gripe, was the cash. Running content, it's there. Buying DLCs, which Yeah, buying DLCs to expand yourself, $15 for the DLCs. Yeah, done. But I mean, the game is fully unlocked.
It's not fully unlocked. I mean, I guess the base game is fully unlocked, but you need to get the expansions that are way cooler than everything.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have access to any of the new armor or anything unless you buy the expansions, right?
Right. It's an expansion. It's an expansion pack. I'm not expecting that for free unless, well, I'm a subscriber, so I get it for free. But
So, SWTOR doesn't release expansion packs. They just give you the content in their downloads. So,
I'm not even allowed to even get some of that. I can't experience it.
it's a different...
There are patches that for their new content. I
Free-to-players will get access to that. There's nothing that says that.
can't access the raids.
Well, there you can with a weekly pass.
I'm telling you, if they yeah, look at there, yeah, like I say, the quick travel for you get unlimited access with the quick travel ability with a reduced cooldown. Free to players get a longer quick travel cooldown period or purchase an authorization to permanently reduce the cooldown for quick travel. That is a quick buck. They are pushing that. They are like they want that money so bad.
I can't say anything about this. There's no defense with that. I can't.
I mean, there's a legacy perk.
I know.
There's a legacy perk.
I can't. I told you. Let's skip this one. I can't.
Should I skip the emergency fleet pass too?
Well, what's the limitations on it?
The subscribers get unlimited access to it. To bypass the cooldown by purchasing consumable item with cartel coins. That's kind of what? I don't know what that is.
Emergency fleet. I think what they're saying here is like emergency fleet pass is like a 18-hour cooldown.
Yeah, I guess you can bypass the cooldown if you buy a consumable
with cartel coins.
So okay, it's like it's like I need to use it now. Use my cartel coins to purchase this. Click this. Oop, it's up and now I can use it.
It's one of those things where you use cartel coins to buy like 5 consumables, and then you just use them over the course of like 6 months, and then you go buy more. That's what.
Yeah.
I don't ever really use the fleet pass very much anyway.
Why?
So
I love my ship. Why would I want to defeat myself from that?
Sometimes you need to jump to. Well, it was a big deal before they had Group Finder.
Oh yeah.
Now that they have Group Finder, I don't ever use it really. 'Cause, I mean, really, you jump in a group and do like a flashpoint, and you have the option to go back to where you were or go to the fleet. So
Well, now.
I know. Let's not live in the past, Mike. Or Trex, please.
And then the free to players, no access to emergency fleet pass, purchase an authorization to unlock quick travel to the fleet.
So you can't use Fleet Pass. What do you want? You want everything for free, Trex?
What the hell is that?
I don't know.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. I guess they're...
You know what? I would be okay with, for subscribers. Hold on. Your subscribers for your fleet pass, your cooldown 8 hours, and then let an 18-hour for free to play. I can reduce it for subscribers and keep it what it is now for free to play. I can live with that. No access whatsoever. People are going to be using the group finder for a lot of things. It's like, dude, I'm all the way over here at Tatooine. Let me go on group finder. Would drop group work? Would drop group work? If you go into group finder and you drop group, or you just leave, will you end up back? Will you have the choice to go into the fleet or not?
I don't know, because I'm not a douche like that. I've never dropped group before.
I know, but
so I don't know.
There are people. There are people.
I know. So I don't know.
I'm not like that either. I hate people like that. All right, continue on. Death. Revive at the nearest med center or in the field with a cooldown. Don't hide your face. Hold on. For free to players.
I've already read this one.
For free to players, revive at the nearest med center or a total of 5 times in the field. Unlock additional field revive with cartel coins.
Just don't suck. That's all. If you're a scrub, you can't play. So plain and simple.
Oh my god.
I got nothing on that one.
See, at the beginning of it, we were like, you could defend it.
I was defending it left and right. There ain't nothing I can say about it.
But now, if we're getting closer down, it's like, dude, they're losing us. They
take away a lot of quality of life things. That's kind of BS.
Game login. I'm not going to argue this whatsoever. Subscribers get
pay for the game. You should be able to log in first. Plain
Agreed.
And simple.
Agreed. There in free to players, no priority status and login queue. So if you're stuck in a queue of 300 and you're not a subscriber, wait for that 295 to pop up and continue on.
They just switched everything over to mega servers, so I don't know if
did they?
Oh yeah, there's only like 6 servers, or I think it's just like 8. I don't know. There's only under 10 amount of servers.
Ooh, I need to take a look at that.
Yeah, they did another server transfer to mega servers. So it's a very limited amount of servers now, but again...
I missed that tweet. I followed them on Twitter. I did not see that whatsoever.
I don't think they even posted it, dude, because they just moved everybody. You didn't have an option.
Oh, wow.
Which is really not a big deal, because along with doing this move, the whole name change thing kind of got... Like, now your legacy name doesn't have to... Like, if you have the same, we can have the same legacy name. Like, that doesn't matter anymore. Before it mattered. Like, if someone had the legacy name, you couldn't use that legacy name.
Oh.
And they did this whole, they didn't really say what their mechanism for figuring it out was, but they did have a system in place for name changes. And what I think it is, I think it's if you already had to change your name once, you didn't have to change it again. Because that's what it seemed like for me. All the characters that I had to change my name on, I didn't have to, and the ones that I had, and I had to.
Kyle?
Yeah.
Did you change it?
I had to change it to the first transfer. I was you talk about being butthurt. Oh my gosh. Super mega ultra butthurt. Like, I had it spelled perfect because I was in there before launch. It was Kallel. It was perfect. And now it's Callel.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is very butthurt. But whatever.
Whatever indeed. And then finally is the item equipping. For subscribers, you equip all purple items they acquire, assuming that they meet the in-game requirements, aka class level. For free-to-players, cannot equip most purple items unless a license is purchased from the cartel market.
There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, you buy the license.
What?
Equip the what?
What? So, do you know the definition of pay to win?
That's not.
Hold on. Do you know the definition of pay to win?
Yes, and this is not.
Honestly, I don't like the phrase pay to win. I really don't, because I try to find the areas.
That's not pay. That's not pay to win. Pay to win would be
How do you not think that's not pay to win?
Because
you cannot equip most purple items. You cannot equip most epic items for your character unless you buy a license. I'm having to spend my money to get an epic item.
Hold on 1 second. If I pay for it, let's I buy a license and you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I'm going to be geared out better than you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not buying a specific piece of gear to be better than you. I just now have the access to be able to get the gear.
That I can't.
Right.
Because you paid for it.
I did not pay for any gear. I paid for the ability to get the gear.
Mm-hmm.
Along with the
so
subscribers.
If I'm in the same... So if we're both free-to-players, we're both in False Emperor, an epic lightsaber drops. And then you win the role knowing that you can't win it. And then, of course, we're doing our 3 flashpoints. We run it again. Somehow the loot system fails and the same weapon drops. And I win it because you were nice enough to... Players should. Not to just need it, just to disable or dissemble it or whatever. And now I can't use it because I don't have a license. But then you pick up a license and you're able to have it because you paid for it. Now, I will give you this: this license does not say that it's going to be for a specific item, or if it's for all purple items, or how long the license is. What playing devil's advocate, what happens if the license is 30 days?
It's bullshit. I don't think it's going to be that.
I don't think so either, but I was playing devil's advocate. I was just throwing a number out there. But can I equip most purple items unless a license is purchased? What happens if the license is slot specific?
No. I think it's going to be...
Yeah, that was just me being an ass. I don't see that either.
I think it's going to be a one-time purchase.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. You have access to all the weapons and gear. This is iffy for me. I really don't know how to feel about it. Because...
It really puts me in sour grapes. Because I have a character who is epicked out.
But I think that everything you already have will still be there.
I'm hoping so.
Well, because I know that... Well, maybe... No, I don't know.
Because that's another thing of course I can probably look at the FAQs and probably look at the forums and figure out, like, well, if I'm already a subscriber, I already have all this gear, do I still need to purchase a license? I can probably find that guy who asked that and find an answer for it.
Well, I know that if, let's say you have 8 characters and the free-to-play limit is 4 character slots.
Yeah, some of them are just going to have to be disabled.
Yeah, but they don't go away.
No, disabled.
Yeah,
I can see them disabling them.
You can, and if you unlock more character slots, you can
just re-enable them.
Yeah, but you get to pick your 4.
Actually, I will stand corrected. They will not. I don't think they will actually do restrictions on character slots.
No, they are.
They are?
Yeah, I've read that in the FAQs. Yeah, they're doing restriction on character slots. You'll have to buy more.
Okay.
And
because you can play all.
They haven't said how many you're getting, but because that's been upgraded to 12. You know that, right? You can have 12 characters.
That's nice.
So, however many you actually are given, they let you pick when you first log in. You're free to play. They'll let you pick which ones you want to be unlocked. The other ones don't go away. They're just not accessible.
This list was the subscription versus free-to-play features list was updated on October 16th. The more information on the free-to-play and subscription access features is coming soon. I hate that word, soon. But of course, you can go to SWTOR.com/free to take a look at all the neat little things coming with the free-to-play launch. So far, I'm not seeing myself really happy with it. Even if the flashpoints and the operations fit how my playstyle is, where I can knock out 3 flashpoints for the week and I can be happy, but that's not gonna make me happy if I knock them all out on one day, and then all of a sudden later that week it's like, oh wait, I have time, I can run this again. Oh wait, damn, I should have used time management around a game.
Stop it.
Sorry. Even though I play a bunch of games for my YouTube channel, it's like time management's definitely a thing. I'm a subscriber right now, but I actually think that I'm going to cancel my subscription. I personally, it's not because of the game itself at this point, even before the free to play. It's not because of the game. It's just because of my time restrictions and my other responsibilities I have to do. I just don't have time to play the game as much as I want to. So yeah, I am actually going to keep my account for Star Wars: The Old Republic. I will be going free to play, and once I go free to play, I can probably get a better idea on how it is as a free to play, because I did it for DC Universe Online and I flipping hated it. I went back as soon as I got my first $15. I'm like, went back to playing for DC Universe Online. So I might be doing it for Star Wars: The Old Republic if more time opens up for me. Video wise for my channel for Star Wars videos, I know I have flooded my channel with DC Universe Online stuff. I do apologize for that. I'm trying to even get back into Tribes a little bit, trying to get some casting commentary in there. But for Star Wars stuff, I've lost the mojo on how to do my videos, and I thought I had it back, but then I realized that it was gone again. So the Star Wars videos for my channel is going to be very slim. I'll probably have them at like irregular times. I can't give you a time frame every week on when I'll have a Star Wars video, and for that I do apologize, especially for the people who have joined my channel, subscribed for my channel to watch my Star Wars videos. I love each and every one of you for sticking around, watching my DC stuff, watching Tribe stuff, watching random stuff on my channel, and when more time comes available for me, I will try to get back into Star Wars where it deserves the respect it does. But at this point, looking at the free-to-play launch, I'm not impressed. And it almost hindered me on, if it wasn't because of my channel, I would probably just drop it.
Stop it.
I don't play with anybody either. Because of the work schedules that even you have, that I can't play with you.
You stop it. You can play with me on the weekends. And
what do we do on the weekends, Stevie B?
Well, we can start playing SWTOR. I don't know. You can bring your rig over here. We'll play. I don't know.
I am not bringing my entire...
I have another computer over there with SWTOR loaded on it. You can just jump on your account. There's no excuses here, Trex. None whatsoever. Okay?
Every time we're over here, we are podcasting.
I know.
But we do have a blast at it. We do.
I am subscribed. Been subscribed.
Wait a minute. We should go ahead and put this note in there too, that you have 6 Star Wars posters on your wall.
Just because
you have your action figures on 2 shelves over here that I'm looking at. Then this giant shelf of all the freaking cans.
So you're gonna use the fact
I'm using
that I'm
the fact
a biased fanboy. I don't think that's very fair. Now,
I'm not gonna lie to you either. I wanted to do Star Wars: The Old Republic because I'm a Star Wars fan as well.
Now, I don't know if my fandom blinds me. I'll put it to you this way: I love Episode 1, 2, and 3. Boom, in your face. That's how much of a fanboy I am. Just for the record, not as good as 4, 5, and 6, but I love 1, 2, and 3.
All right, as long as you put that in there.
I know. And if you're not watching the Clone Wars, you're stupid. But I mean, I don't plan on. In fact, I like the idea of being able to buy things with cartel coins, and the fact that I'm gonna have 2,500 of them.
Same here.
So I'm very excited about that. Will I switch to free to play? Unless the only way I'd switch to free to play is if I see myself just not playing the game anymore, which could happen. There's a lot of stuff coming out. I mean, I play Resident Evil 6 a lot now. We got Assassin's Creed, Halo 4,
yep,
Call of Duty, you know.
Thank you, because I don't think I have Call of Duty fans on my channel.
I know. So,
but at the same time, I think the saving grace for this, as a free-to-player, is of course the story class missions.
Well, I mean, you're getting pretty much everybody's like, I just wanted Knights of the Old Republic 3. Well, play the Jedi Knight story class free to play, and that's Knights of the Old Republic 3. The Jedi Knight story class. The other ones are all really good stories, but
I love my consular.
But the Jedi Knight is Knights of the Old Republic 3. So there you go.
Yeah, I mean, if you take, I can't believe, I'm shocked that I'm gonna say this, but this is an MMO, and you have the MMO aspect of you're playing with other players, and as a free-to-player, you're getting the story of 1 through 50 for all the classes. You're getting it there, and this is pretty much a free-to-play single-player that you can party up with people and do quests with.
And if you want to know what happened to Revan, there are flashpoints, which you get to do 3 for your week, that talk about what happened to Revan. But to get the full story, though, which is kind of a pain in the butt, you have to have a Republic character and a Sith character, because there's 2 flashpoints on like the
That's
beginning.
right.
The beginning of the story is with the Republic, and then the end of the story is with the Sith. So there's all that.
Yeah.
But it's still a good story. Which I haven't done the Sith story yet, so I'm excited to still do that.
Should be the Sith Warrior, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm playing the Sith Warrior now. No. It wouldn't. That's the Revan story is finished through Flashpoint, so
Oh,
any character class will be able to do it.
Right. Yeah, I don't know which Flashpoint that is either. Can't remember.
I haven't. I just now started playing Sith like regularly, even though I played it during the beta and loved it. I was a Sith Warrior chick. And she was a fiery redhead with big old boobs and a big old butt.
Wow.
Don't judge me.
Every day. Every day. I want to thank my special guest, Stevie B, for helping me out with this. He's wanted to do something on my channel for a while now, and I'm very happy he was able to join me.
I'm saying we can start doing like dual SWTOR videos, man. Me and you. My character looks just like me. It's a fat white guy. It's awesome.
Yeah, my character looks like me too. A blind Jedi dude. I chose the Mira Luca that blinded people. I like him. I have red hair. As a black guy, I have red hair. You can also find Stevie B on our normal podcast, the Nerds of the Apocalypse. You can find us on you can find them on Facebook. There are going to be links at the description below, so definitely check them out on Facebook and Twitter, and also on their page. I think you're going to try and beat me to get iTunes working.
Yes.
Which you're the Apple guy playing with the iPad.
What do you want from me? I never post. I'm sorry that you post the Sourcecast regularly, or someone does. You can't talk to the person who puts Sourcecast on iTunes.
Oh, that's me.
Listen, seriously. Like,
yeah, I think I actually set that up.
I'm the media manager. You're the technical manager. Let's be honest.
Well, it's not my fault that iTunes is not accepting the feed. I'm sorry. We're going to have a discussion now. Thank you all for watching the Star Wars news. Apparently, I'm going to have to beat him with Apple products really fast. Thank you all for listening in. And again, I'll try and get Star Wars videos out when I can. My responsibilities that have now come on to me with my channel have just overwhelmed me, and my free time has gotten really stale. I got like 5 hours each day to record, edit, and post. So I'm trying to use my time management as much as possible. But thank you all for listening. I'll see you guys next time.